Hello and welcome to the Monologue series, episode 4. In today's monologue session, I would like to share a practice and I would like to recommend to take this practice throughout the day for the entire week as you take on the day. The monologue is not asking you to believe in anything, it is more of a practice as you have to take it up. A direct practice, it's based on your own experience. The practice of awareness, because awareness is not philosophy. You can read many books, many ideologies, many gurus, but until and unless it is practice, you would not taste the essence of it. Through a step by step breakdown, I would like to invite you to use this practice and try to experience when you are engaging on a day-to-day basis with world around you. Step 1 starts with noticing the event. Let's suppose something has happened today. You get offended by a LinkedIn post or a Instagram post which you have, or somebody came and commented on a post which you had criticizing your work. Maybe somebody said something which was hurtful for you, or let it be your investment has gone down on your stock market sheet, or somebody said great things about you, looking beautiful, looking handsome, or you saw one of the stocks which you expected to give you 10% returns has skyrocketed and it is showing 35% returns, which you never expected. Look at all the events that you could remember of which has happened today as a raw occurrence. The event has happened. What did you do at this stage of life when this event has occurred? Immediate moment. What does happen? That invites us to the step 2. What was the immediate reaction which arose when this event happened? Almost instantly, the mind begins its work. It's dharma. Hey, this has happened. The event is no longer just an event, it becomes interpretation, right? I am. Somebody has given me a compliment. I am looking great. Yeah. My stock market fell down. Am I stupid enough to invest this one? Couldn't have looked at it previously? Or the rejection was thrown at your face. Am I not good enough? My post wasn't that of that quality. Somebody criticized you, the investment loss. I made a mistake by not withdrawing it when I wanted to. Didn't I read the news? What all interpretation are you giving immediately? Along with the mind, which works for you, the event lasted seconds. The psychological storm, which gets you attached to this event, lasts 4 days, right? It doesn't just come and go in another 5 minutes. There are thoughts where you take up into consideration and you be very careful enough that this should not happen. Or maybe, of course, this should happen continuously if it's a profit. It's good for you, right? Now, that is the event and plus the interpretation of the event you have. That's the step 2. Step 1, you looked at the events happened. Step 2, you interpreted the event. Now you have an interpretation. Holding on to the event. The third step is looking at how you have identified the event with yourself. From the event has occurred to me, the mind moves from I experienced failure as an event was occurring to I am failure. Does it? From I felt fear when the event occurred to I am afraid. I experienced rejection when the event is occurring to I am rejected. The experience of I am being, I am being identified as handsome or beautiful to I am beautiful. That experience now slowly becomes the identity you attach yourself to. Now, that's the back door of it, how the identity is now forming. This is unconscious living. Event attached to the perceptions and then attached to your identity. Identity flourishes based on the events. Now, in our Seeker series, what we are looking at is what exactly happened. Not the story, not the actual event. Eventually, what we have to do is separate the observation from the interpretation. How do we do that? Event, perception, there is I who is being attached to that, to the identity. How do we separate that? In order to separate anything, we have to create a gap. So, step 4 is to create the gap. The gap is where we introduce awareness, not analysis of why this investment went down, or not positive affirmations, nothing like that, just observation. Instead, taking as an example of I am a failure or I am angry. Let's take anger. I am angry. Notice the event occurred and then there is this emotion present. In this case, anger is the emotion that is present. Market fell down. What would happen next? I am anxious. Let's bring the gap and see between you, I, and the energy, emotion, what is present? Anxiety is present. It is present. Right? The language matters. We define the language, the word anxiety, by differentiating it from I. You bring awareness and explicitly move both these apart. When we move, awareness is growing because awareness creates distance. We are not avoiding, stating that it doesn't happen. No positive, optimistic manner, thought process, and all. It's not that, but observing, bringing awareness, and pushing whatever energy is there to a further side apart from your identification of yourself. A distance is being kept. Similarly to difference between drowning in a river and standing on the banks watching it flow. You disassociated yourself from the flowing river, which is more of energy, is more like a waveform, right? It is there. We are not saying it is not at all there. We are not closing our eyes. We see like a river flows, the energy flows, but we have disassociated ourselves from it. Now we have disassociated. Next is we'll go deeper into the observation of it. From looking to observation, step 5. Awareness with the awareness which helped us to build a gap and push it away, the awareness simply looks. If sadness is present, now we are observing sadness. If jealousy is present, we observe jealousy. If pride is present, we observe pride without immediately labeling it good or bad. Right? We are not weighing it whether it is good or bad. We are just observing the waveform. Be curious at this moment. Look at the energy that's circling, like a scientist who is studying the weather. Looks and observes and see what could possibly happen. Just look at it and observe. Now you're observing when these events happen. Now I want you to ask a question as a step 6. Even though you have got an identity, ask yourself who is noticing this. Not intellectually, experientially. Who is watching this? Fear is being observed, thought is being observed, memory is being observed. Who is aware of this? Take this as a practice as you take the day onwards. Build the gap. Step 7. Now you identified with this. Practice on a day-to-day basis, not just in your meditation, but as the day goes by, with your eyes open. But real practice has to happen while you are driving, while you are arguing, or while you are leading a meeting, making money, losing money, while things are happening. Pause, observe, name that emotion that comes up, energy in motion, whichever comes up. Witness it that it is there and continue. Continue this for the entire week. Observe, see that it is there. Listen several times a day. If your mind can go back, bring it back as you and then see, observe throughout the day. Do not seek an answer, remain in inquiry. Inquiry in the sense, can I observe them without becoming them? What thoughts are present? What emotions are present? Who all are the uninvited guests that's coming through your life? Thoughts, emotions, sensations. Remain with inquiry. Silent witness of all of this as an observer. Practice this is what I would like to give out today. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful week.